That's
good.
yeah. That's pretty good. There.
What was Morgan's?
I got 2 words left.
Nuked an angel made peace.
Nuked an angel made peace. All right, yeah.
Yep.
I'm surprising how well that worked.
How effective
I'm
it is.
surprised. I'm surprised.
You are surprising.
You are actively surprising.
I do not know who you are. How'd you get in my house?
I don't have immunity to surprise.
I'm like Great White Waifu or Alexander. Propane and propane.
Activate standing desk. That's pretty good. That's pretty
Last
good.
word, Bobby.
Yep.
You know what? The best part is, it's right.
It is. It
It is.
This man
He
showed
did
up with a
throw
meme back.
magical aerosolized energy, aka basically propane, at the grain carrier spider and blew it up. So
My
he's
God.
not wrong.
Mhm.
He threw propane, and he's the accessory to the crime. I mean, propane accessory.
Look, he's not in that universe anymore. He can commit as many crimes as he wants while he's there. He's leaving.
Yeah,
Threat-
feels bad. Feels bad for
Threatened
Tristan.
block used propane explosive.
He did threaten. Yeah, he did threaten the door. That's right. He did threaten the door. And then, what did the door say? Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, and then he did.
Yeah, you immediately told the sentry. I mean, you killed him, so like no witnesses left. If there's no one left to witness, sorry, it works out.
Door's like, please be a homie. Don't tell no one. Okay, I need to put these.
Yeah, this guy's a recurring character now.
Fucking bug spider,
Ooh.
evil spider.
We love him.
No,
I mean,
we
it's all-
don't.
I mean, it's all fun and games until you get grabbed by him.
Have we ever tried to have a nice
Evil
conversation with the evil bug? Maybe
He's got
that's
a
nice.
booty.
Well, that is the-
He does his booty does extend outside the token. I just want to let you guys know
He's
that.
not that much
Yeah, I
of a
saw
He is,
that
not,
one.
he is not a normal sized token.
This booty breaks borders.
Oh my god.
This nightmare spider got ass.
Booty breaks borders. Is that like Doctors Without Borders, but for like
But it's for horse.
But with booties. But for a horse. God damn it, Garth.
prostitutes?
International whore.
Ah,
Isn't that basically what Austin Powers was?
yes, Joey, you're right.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I guess yeah, recap is done.
Yep.
In 5 words or less. Unfortunately, I didn't record most of it, but you know.
It's
Oh.
fine. Joe, hey, past person watches, go watch the VOD for the previous week. Go,
Yeah.
do it yourself.
Crash, is that your 5 words? I guess, yeah. Recap's done.
No, I think my words would be, what would they be? All right, let's get into it. So
Oh yeah.
Nice.
let us roll into it, shall we?
Or
Man, I really played this song all like it didn't even loop. It didn't even get to loop before we gotta change it up. Then, right. Let's see.
Best recap
Boom.
we've ever done.
Yeah, very very effective. Like percentile Aster. Let's see. Play.
What the fuck's going on with the chat? Wait, hold on. What's this?
Oh yeah, you saw
yeah, I
that.
was wondering about that.
1 above, 2 below, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, I was wondering that too. Yeah.
My gut instinct
What?
says it's like who lived and who died, and I don't want that to be true.
Huh? What?
Yeah, and then it's like the if you all try. Yeah, because you can't. I can't.
What?
Here's the
What are
thing,
you guys talking about?
If it's who lives
Oh, we're
and
talking
who
about the
died,
numbers in the chat.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
take your eyeballs and look at the chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like we
wow.
don't see any of the previous rules.
I can't imagine why you guys would be concerned about that. Nope.
You can't imagine it all.
No,
No,
my
no,
imagination
no,
is
no, no.
limited to the scale of the Dreaming City, don't you know?
He is an AI, so they are pretty limited in their capabilities.
I'm not at HAL yet, but I want to get to I have no mouth and I must scream.
He had
God,
dreams
no.
and aspirations. Wait a second.
So, you're all alive. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild?
Mildly.
Mildly. I mean, if I'm being
Naturally.
honest, I'm also surprised that no one died. Like, not a single person died. And I think a lot of you, or actually, no, all of you, I've never worked on Death Defier. I knew there was something I had to do.
Shit.
Oh,
But
right.
we'll get that trade, don't worry. There are a couple of things I didn't work on this week, unfortunately. I blame LA. Genuinely, I do blame LA. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised that you all lived. I thought surely at least one person would die. But again, I think you all could pinpoint the the moment in which, yeah, I thought I was dead too.
Said we rolled a fucking natural 20.
You rolled it when
In some
you rolled well when it counted. right when it counted the most, I would say.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just a little bit, Crash, just a little bit.
yeah.
It's a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah.
That 20 death save, you know how it is.
Yeah, across multiple people, which I found it very fittingly appropriate that those of you that got nat 20 death saves were the people that were in the Saturday Sending's post-apocalyptic version. Right, you guys got the bad end world.
Mm-hmm.
So I found it fitting that you guys thusly were the ones that probably, because for the other two, they weren't in a post-apocalyptic world, they were just in a different world, which wouldn't constitute, post-apocalyptic is different, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found it very interesting. Very interesting. You guys got the dangerous route. Apparently. Alright, so let's see, where do we begin? I guess we begin with an old friend. Begin with an old friend.
Hey.
The man himself.
I like seeing the token drop and then just 1,000 pings. Burp, burp.
It's him, it's the guy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I'm the guy. Opens door, dies. Yeah. So, you all, I guess the best way to say is come to, awaken. As you guys awaken, you guys are in your own little, I describe it, little depressions, not mentally, but physically. Little alcoves that sink into the ground about, a foot or so. They fill with water and drain out with water. There is a small... Actually, I should just draw this. So imagine you guys are at the edge, the perimeter of the room. The circumference of it, because it's circular. I probably could have totally drawn this with thicker lines. Boom. Yeah. So there is a small stream that runs out. Water... And then it also drains as the water, sort of fills up. You guys are about, I don't know, a few inches deep in water. No risk of drowning unless you flip yourself over specifically to drown
Actively
yourself.
drown yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are in your own little alcoves at the edges of the room. The perimeter of the room. Why can't I select this? God damn it. Damn, you roll 20. Delete. There we go. But yeah, you all come to. Awoken in a grand basilica. If you don't know what basilica is, don't worry, I got you. We're gonna go look at a cool basilica. We're gonna look at St. Peter's.
Ooh. I think I know what it is.
St. Peter's?
No.
Yeah, St. Peter's, yeah.
Oh, why?
Basilica.
My God.
Whoosh. Whoosh, aspiring penis.
Basilica.
Basilica.
Yeah, so that's what basilica looks like. This is one in St. Petersburg.
Mhm.
Russia.
Yumma.
Ooh.
So, you guys are in a basilica. No, basilicas are particularly noted, as you can tell, by the large egg-like dome towards the top of it. And this place is no different. Although, when you look out from the windows on the upper canopy of this one, you do not see, blue skies, stars. Nope, just the dreaming scape and the Nightmare Imperium out in the distance. It's all good. But yeah, you always all come to. There are many slots. Like your own respective alcove is decently sized. You know, about the size of like I don't know, like a wide, like a 3-seater sort of couch. But this room is so huge that it aligns across the wall for half a semicircle. Like half of the room is just alcoves, alcove, and then the other half are other doorways that lead to other locations. As you guys come to, you guys, I guess, depending on your states of disrepair, but at the very least, you guys would spot Marshall Nile. My bad. Marshall Nile. Sort of sitting there, like, in a singular chair. You don't know, it's like white, like this pale white. You don't know what material it's made of, but he's just sort of sitting in there, eating sunflower seeds, and just sort of haphazardly tossing away the husks to the side into like a bin. And he's playing solitaire.
Is he winning?
Respectable.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he's winning.
Solitaire as you said that. What the fuck?
Yeah. He every time he's about to lose, he snaps his fingers and cards swap mystically.
Hey, wait a minute.
Bastard. All right.
He's one of the
Hey.
best players I see.
Yeah.
Quick question:
Yeah.
Is Anushka able to get out, or is she like just bleeding
Yeah.
out her pool over there?
I mean, you have your
How
arm.
quickly do we notice?
yeah, you have an arm.
You want something?
You have one arm. It's not like you're missing both arms. You're only missing one.
I mean, yeah. I'm wondering about her state of consciousness, though. Is more my thought.
Yeah, we're on my content. Why not?
Okay.
Get 20. Get 20.
let me just open her sheet first. Was that? Okay, consent.
Oh, I forgot to say this. I forgot to say this last week, probably because we were busy doing Aspirant stuff. I thought I said it in the beginning of the campaign, but if I didn't, that's on me. And if I did, I'll reiterate it. In the same way, there's exhaustive spellcasting or drain spellcasting and stuff like that. You can cast spells, higher level spells, at the cost of exhaustion. I do grab something from O's games. It's called Exertion. It's basically similar, but more physical things, right? So there's technically no limit to them in the sense of like, here's a list of things you can and can't do. Be creative about it, but be logical about it, right? I want to exert to jump to the moon. Okay, Superman, shut the fuck up. No. Exertion is you pushing. Yeah, sure. You jump 5 feet and die.
No, you try to jump and your bones and your legs just fly out the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that is on the table if you guys need to get shit done at the cost of, well, exhaustion. Short-term win for long-term suffering. Just like exhaustive spellcasting.
Do you want to put that in questions and ruling at some point?
Nope.
Remember it.
Okay.
Because there's not exactly any wording I can give to it other than
Because the limit is our imagination and
5 words.
reality.
Extra physical activity, gain exhaustion. Right, that's really it. Like, there's no like mechanics I have for it. Like, the exhaustive spellcasting is like we can use levels and DCs. This, there's no DC. You just take exhaustion. Right? What can you do? I don't know. You tell me. Figure it out. So in the same way, you guys have magic items, which brings me to my next point. All of you guys had your Martyrs Link. I don't think any of you guys popped them.
Didn't think I needed to.
No.
To be fair, I don't think I had mine for half of the thing.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fair. Didn't think I needed to. You were queer because you didn't have your gear, so that's fine. But yeah. No need to pop them, so you guys have that in your pocket.
Good.
So, what do you guys do? You guys look around and see your fellows.
Do you want me to redo the concept? Because I accidentally did it to GM.
GM, yes.
Yeah. Ah, shit, it's worse.
It is worse.
Rush into the
Oh, damn it.
greater hall, see Niall, look around, see who made it.
Yes.
Yeah, Alessander in full, half his clothes, half like Greek garb, will step out of this pool, like fucking Beowulf, and kind of like holding his spear on the ground. He says, "All right, sound off. Who's not dead?"
Sarah's still
Um,
laying in the water. He goes, here.
Yeah. Anushka sort of just lightly groans from unconscious heap on the floor. Bloody heap on the floor, I should say.
Morgan
Start doing a
just
head
does
count.
like a 2-finger flick salute. Just, hey. I make it sound far too casual. She does look beat to hell and stuff, but she's weirdly happy.
Yeah, Anushka just cradling her severed arm, like.
I think with Sajar having stepped out too, sorry, you see Alexander look at you, and he has a wide smile, but you see in the crease of his forehead there is also worry there. He gives you a nod. He's not wearing his cowboy hat, but he's wearing like a Corinthian helmet that's pulled back, just kind of what you know how they like draw Greek heroes with like their Corinthian helms like not fully on their head, kind of like lean back.
It's like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sort of perched on their brow.
Oh,
like it's
yeah, yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, we're wearing them like yarmulkes.
Silly thing.
But he'll take it off his head and hold it under his arm. Are any of the NPCs here?
None.
And seeing that, I think his smile kind of fades. I assume Anushka doesn't immediately come out.
Nope,
You
Nope.
are half conscious.
half conscious. You
You're-
both
you're
sort of
co-
like groan.
Yeah, you're conscious to the point of like you're semi-aware of your surroundings, although everything's in like a deluge.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
yeah.
your body is probably repressing a lot of sensation for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
she's probably
halfway,
just-
you're halfway into shock.
Yeah, she's probably just like staring at the ceiling or something, just like really, really dazed.
Pull her out of the water.
Yeah, I'll help.
Certainly.
Trying to keep calm. I think Alexander will say, "You with us, Anushka? You got any healing on you?"
Yeah, I don't know if she'd really respond. She might just kind of like blearily over in your direction, but
Lightly slapping her cheek.
Morgan, as you say, healing offers like she has like 6, so she just has like 3 like by the stem. Bottles of greater healing.
Yeah, she does have some greater healing left if anybody does, I don't know, frisk her
Who's
bag or
proficient in
something.
medicine? Who's proficient in medicine?
Medicine.
Not I don't think.
I mean, Anushka is, but it's not much help here.
Hey, tell us how
So you could
to
roll it
roll
with a
on.
disadvantage. If you roll
Yeah.
low enough twice, then maybe something.
maybe. Let me see.
I mean, it's happened multiple times last night where
Mhm.
people got like double good scores. So
Double 20s,
Oh, okay.
double ones.
Okay.
Okay, so not this guy.
Well,
She just kind of just paused, like really, like just. Oh.
does anyone have alchemist supplies? For her to say.
No.
Well,
Then if that's the case, then we'll just send it straight. Then all of you roll me intelligence. Except
Sure.
for Anushka, she already rolled medicine.
Mhm.
Actually, medicine's a
Those checks.
oh, come
wisdom
on.
skill, isn't it?
That was a GM.
Yes.
Oh
Mine
yeah,
was
I
also
should
to
talk
GM.
about
Okay, okay. All of you roll wisdom instead. Roll wisdom because
I
I
can roll
forgot that
wisdom.
medicine is wisdom.
Sure. Well,
Nice.
Oh, thanks for your help,
well-
Silas.
Nice.
You're not a
I'm
wise
Thanks
cat.
for your help,
oh my god!
Alexander.
I'm going to throw
Another
a
one was a
contradiction.
dirty
Up for
20.
good-
Yeah, mine was a fucking 19.
Oh my god.
Damn it!
I'll let you guys keep.
Oh,
I'll let you guys
goddammit,
keep
I
it.
did that.
Thank you.
Kid,
In the
kid.
same way, I'll let Garth keep that one. Oh, I just said, all of you, please go to public again.
Yeah.
I thought I had it on there.
Yep, I
Apparently
changed
I
mine to
didn't. I looked at the
public,
wrong one.
I mean, hey, it's a
Also-
mistake we'll make once.
Wanted that one. Because contradictory influence.
It would not be active at this point, unless you activate it when you get him in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So to all of you but Sajar, it's your guys' call to make. If you guys apply healing right now, it will help close the wound.
Yeah.
If you're trying to
But-
reattach the arm, you don't want to close the wound.
Right.
Okay.
Because you want access and access, not access and wall. That's not how nerves work.
Otherwise, you probably have to cut part of her.
You'd
arm
have to
open again.
reopen it up, which is its own can of worms.
So
So that's your guys' call to make.
would it be how difficult? Probably immensely. Would it be to basically seal her arm so it's not just gonna be hemorrhaging, but not have it like be basically cauterized or
Tourniquet.
healed with that. Tourniquet. thank
Bingo.
you.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know because I
It's-
can. That's,
any-
that's what-
Anyone can make a tourniquet. If you don't know how to make a tourniquet in this setting, then you probably have begun flailing on life.
Hmm.
So it's not that hard. And as I described to Kersey, your arm seizes, it locks when you lose a limb.
yeah.
So, funnily enough, losing your limb outright, the chances of you dying of exsanguination is actually not as high as you would think.
Mm.
Because your body just... Imagine like a cramp, right? Imagine how tight you feel when you get a cramp. That's what your body does when it loses a limb. It locks up the stump entirely. It's exhausting, just like a cramp, but the thing is, it's either that or you bleed out, right? So...
Mhm. Yeah, the only thing
So-
I'm worried about though with that is it would eventually begin to relax, though, right?
Eventually.
As you get more and more tired, yes. So
Yeah.
that's like the time factor on it.
Where on her arm did her arm get ripped off? Like at the shoulder, at the elbow, at
I
the
think
a
it
middle?
was. I think it
A
was the
little bit,
shoulder.
a little bit below the shoulder.
Mm.
Okay,
Ooh.
so we can still wrap it. There's a bit of material there to wrap something around.
Stump.
Yeah.
It is a stump. A bloody mess.
Yep,
If you
yep.
want imagery, go watch Band of Brothers. It's got a lot of bloody stumps in that one. Very fantastically done.
Oh well.
I'm sure we have some spare fabric of some kind to at least start
Yeah.
making a tourniquet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, what is an issue?
If anything for the symbology, could I try using the Banner of Brothers?
To wrap it up.
Paper
yeah.
Brothers.
Sure.
I think.
Oh yeah, there's a bloody stump right there. Thank you.
Oh,
Hey,
lovely.
thanks.
Oh, look how he just casually picks it up and just starts running away with it.
He's got a job to do.
It's a
Busy.
hell of a thing.
You use it to
D-Day.
bludgeon people.
Yeah, D-Day was hell. So. You begin
no.
trying to wrap it up. Roll me your medicine, Morgan.
Hopefully, it's. I will take a.
Actually, if I have any left to give me a second.
You guys are fresh from where you were. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
If
trying
you
to.
didn't
check.
have any then,
yeah.
you know any now.
I've
You're tapped out?
I've got.
Oh yeah.
No, I've got full. So yeah, take one.
Hell yeah.
D-Day, D9. I think they actually did call it like they actually had another term, like an actual term for it, because there was D-Day plus 1 for the next day, but I think there was like a thing for nighttime. 17. Yeah, not your best work, but to be fair, you're not a medic. That's like Tolus's job, or technically Amber's job,
Yeah.
America's job, or
But-
Kasai's job.
It'll keep her alive for now. Do we need to like seal up the limb so it doesn't start like I guess getting
I think
infectious
we're
or
saying if we
necrotizing?
do that, it's going to be harder to reattach the arm. Which
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, I mean like
if
at
at
least
all
put
possible.
like fabric over the top of it so it's not exposed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's what you-
bundle it up kind of
I
thing.
thought that's what you were doing. Are you making a tourniquet or are you
It
wrapping
means
it?
like the severed arm, not the
Yeah,
stump.
that's
Oh, I see.
okay. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I want to use the Banner Brothers to wrap up Anushka's stump, but I'm also saying
Cool.
should we wrap up the arm like a
Yeah.
fucking hunk of meat that you get from the butcher, so it doesn't
Yes.
get exposed.
In case you get hungry.
Those-
if you reattach yourself to the bite marker,
Those of
that's
you,
it.
those of you except Sajar, you better get that thing on ice.
Yeah.
Like, cooling it
Yeah,
will
yeah.
preserve it by hours. I've consulted with O on the topic. Hours.
Yeah, wasn't that how they
makes-
transport organs? in the
Correct.
Mm.
Because that's exactly what it is. You're freezing it literally, right? So it's preserved.
Yep.
But not too cold to the point where we're actually dealing frostbite to it.
Yeah.
I will say I'll say to Silas, because you got the 20.
Mhm.
If you guys have like Spare the Dying or Gentle Repose or those sorts of counter undeathly effects spells and abilities, that would also help in this. You could think
I
of for
only-
that suggestion.
I only have Death Ward.
I mean,
That could help.
Yeah. I also was thinking I haven't read it through because we were talking, but I also have prestidigitation, which I know can only what is it? It can't like burn things or anything, but I can make things cool or hot, can't I?
Yeah, but not to the point where you're freezing anything.
Mm.
Precipitation
No,
is
but-
like baby's first spell of my drink's too hot, cools it down to the soup to cool capacity. It is not able to freeze anything or do any significant thing.
I mean,
It makes it. I'll describe it like this: it makes it customer service ready. Coffee too hot, that'll burn someone. I'll cool it down. Soup too cold, customer will complain. I'll warm it up. That's the limits of
oh my God.
prestidigitation.
You could
It's
literally
customer
throw her
service.
arm, prestidigitize her arm, and throw it back to the cannibal that you came from.
You could clean the arm with it.
Yeah,
That
make
might
it a
be
bit more
good.
easier to access, I guess.
Or,
But
you know,
first
infection.
and foremost, I'm gonna use one of my 2 remaining 4th level spell slots and cast Death Ward on the arm. And then I think I'll use the other one and cast Death Ward on Anushka.
That's fair.
Thank you.
So you
Alright.
have Death Ward and your arm has Death Ward, and I'm out of 4th
2
level spell
different
slots.
instances.
Yep.
Yes, it's Death Ward cast on the arm is more like undeath ward in this regard because it's not alive. But we are trying to prevent infection,
Mhm.
sepsis, that sort of good stuff.
Yep. That fun stuff, yeah.
And then yeah, if someone holds it, I'll clean it. It's something.
Yeah.
Is the
keep her
sleeve
nice
like
and sparkly.
it's holded by the sleeve? Yeah.
Oh yeah, would her like clothes have gone with it? I don't think
It
so.
would have.
Right?
It would
Oh,
have.
it would have. Okay.
If it's strong enough to rip through your muscle fiber and bone, it's strong enough to rip through your clothing.
I like that jacket.
Well,
Get it
the
back
jacket's
up
a lot
to it.
easier to sew back on.
That's true.
With the jacket, you don't have to worry about nerves. Okay, Chill. It's all right.
It's a living jacket, so you sort of do this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, speaking
my
of
God.
nerves, Niall is just playing his fucking solitaire.
No,
and
he's like half playing it, half looking at you guys, and still eating Shemechki, aka
yeah,
Sunflower.
dude. I think he's getting on Alessandra's nerves right now. I think Alessandra will say, "Can you lend us a hand?"
You already got one.
Ah. I mean, can you help? You're not
With
even-
that, no. With that, no. He stands up and throws aside the chair. Here, I can show you guys exactly what it looks, what
I
the chair looks like.
Yeet.
I know exactly what it's gonna fucking look like.
Yeah. I'm the
I
fucking
knew
little
it.
chair.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I hate that. I hate that.
Little plastic
Oh.
chair.
Oh wait, this game
Flies
doesn't
off in
show him
destruction.
throwing it to the side. Damn it. Okay, well you guys get what it
They're
looks like.
from everyone's back garden. Christ.
I imagine it just flies off
Every
and it
family
disappears.
barbecue.
It flies off and he snaps his finger and all of it goes away. All right. But hey, congratulations on getting through. I knew that flower wouldn't lie. Sort of. He thinks about it. Would it be
Yeah.
lying or would it be portency? Divination? Anyways, yeah, you guys don't got too much time. Yeah, this, you guys got ice? He points at the arm. You guys got ice for that?
No.
Don't.
Shakes head.
Yeah.
You got ice.
Can you acquire ice? Magic ice together somehow?
Those are spots. 100% plastic chair. Yeah, that chair's 100% plastic, alright, yeah.
Hey-o.
Hey, what's up? We're gonna talk about your comment.
Hello.
That is indeed a chair that's 100% plastic, yeah.
I saw the plastic chair and I must answer its call.
It's calling for me like a siren. The chair. So yeah, you guys. Yeah, does Marshall Neal have ice? Let's find out. Ice for your severed arm.
You can
Yeah,
get it
it's
real
a
quick.
soda. Oh.
Okay.
88. That's a lucky number. It's my lucky number.
It's the DC is what it is. What if you guys roll a D100? Actually, no. Anushka roll D100.
Oh,
Let's
God.
That's fitting.
let's put your fate in your own hand.
Oh.
Oh. Fuck's sake.
Your own
Okay.
severed hand.
You only get a 12% chance of being worse.
Oh, so
This is where I get. I know. This is where I get in that one. 100%.
I mean, you would want an at one.
Hand.
You would want an at one in this regard.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it under? Okay.
Yeah, we've always done lower is better. For these
Yeah, no. When you
200.
said 20% chance, I thought you meant like above.
No, I said 12.
Think about the
Oh, it's a
6 robo
12.
arm you could get if you fail.
In the Sunday game we're in, doing the opposite, where a high roll is a good,
Yeah, well, fuck
and
him.
it confuses the shit out of me every time.
For 40k system. Go. So, 50. 50-50, as I was just saying, actually. What the hell are you doing? Are you eating something, or is that you cleaning something?
Is that really out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, let me mute. I'm sorry.
You're all
I'm just curious as to what you're doing. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so 50. Yeah, so Marshall now just like snaps his fingers, or hold out like a Semeshki seed. Snaps his fingers. It changes into a fork. It swaps out with a fork. He snaps his fingers again. It swaps out into a book, some sort of comic book. He looks at it, pages through a couple pages.
Who's
Yeah,
on
I
the
can't
front
keep it like that.
That's stupid.
What?
It's a Garfield comic. He calls it. He snaps his fingers again.
Oh my god.
That's
He snaps his fingers again and it becomes a bucket of ice. There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, you guys lucked out. I was gonna stop trying. You guys lucked out. I was gonna stop trying after 4.
Nishka's just
Hey.
like, thanks.
Just stick that arm in the ice like a fucking wine bottle.
Oh my god.
I mean, that
Can we
that would be the place to put it. Although the blood would drain out. So.
Put it.
But you guys have
put
it
it
bundled.
stump up.
Yeah, they bundled it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to get too much into the nitty gritty of it, although we do now have our medical expert on hand, on standby, our EMT.
On hand.
On hand. Blood doesn't flow in the flesh, is it? See, I told you.
Oh, that makes sense, because not connected to the pump, now is it?
I was thinking
Vital
gravity
section
would make it, like,
handled it.
cause it
Yeah.
to trickle out. That's why. But, hey, we got our designated medical expert here. So you stick the ice stick the ice in the arm? No, you stick the arm in the ice.
We stuff the arm. We take out the bone. We take out the flesh. You don't need that. You just need the case, right?
Your inspired feature includes the cannibalism from those cannibals, right? So you guys stick the arm in the ice, and yeah, it's on ice. So you guys have expanded its lifespan by, I think, like ×4 essentially.
Yeah, just until it melts, I guess.
All right.
Oh man!
We'll be done before then.
Marshall Niall snaps his fingers and gets the comic back.
Hey, focus.
sorry,
Finished.
sorry. Right? Yeah, sorry.
What-
Sorry.
Where are all the others?
He throws the comic book away and it disappears. Sorry. I used to be a lot more ceremonious with this, but these days, a lot of people don't go through it, so I turned my expectations. But hey, good job. Your friends, right? I don't know what's up with them yet. I've just been sitting here waiting for you guys. Let's see who's it. He turns around. Left. Right. That way, he gestures at the left door, the top door by the map. That way, we'll go to. How to say this politely? Your normal folk. That way, he points at the one to the right. We'll take you to your exemplars.
Exemplars, normal people. So what's
And that
that one
don't.
then?
Oh, that goes deeper into the basilica. We're only in one of the wings right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big old circle. Well, not this room. I meant the whole thing is a big old circle.
Is it safe here?
Oh yeah. If it's not safe here, we're fucked. Well, you're fucked. But we can be inclusive we, a group we. We're fucked.
Royal
The royal we. Eh.
we.
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go take a peek at them, you can go find out together. Hopefully they're not all like that. He points at Anushka, who you technically have 0 HP still.
Yep.
Uh,
Yes,
Does she
what
have any spell slots left? And she
You
just
can't
do it.
cast while you're unconscious like this.
Oh damn! Yeah, that's true. She's like,
Well, that's exactly what Marshall now is bringing up. Like, do you guys got something for her?
To be fair,
I
if
do.
we heal her right now, it'll end up sealing up any wounds. And everything.
Yeah, I
All
meant like
three attacks.
smelling salts or something to rouse the mind.
The fresh
Oh,
air.
there it
Oh.
goes.
Only the mind.
Someone whispering here,
Oh.
we're gonna take her gun away from her. I'm sure that'll jolt her awake.
That's the thing.
Mhm.
What item did you pick?
the sun shard.
The broom is not with you.
No.
Neither is your gun.
Oh.
Because you didn't have it on you when you were doing the last bout.
no.
You put everything into that last strike. So you didn't have anything on you.
Oh no! I'm gonna break your middle finger. Ah!
I mean, you can change it. I don't mind. We'll actually cover the item stuff in a little bit, but if you want to change it, you can change it to your gun.
I think I heard a yes through the shrieking.
Well, she has a gun on her.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! My heart fucking stopped.
And she gets defined by her gun.
I would say, like, you picking your gun doesn't mean you just get your normal gun, your original gun back. It will be different.
Hey, nice.
So it's not like you're
Okay.
losing out on the sun
Special
stuff.
gun.
Well, you won't be
So-
losing out on the sun stuff, but
Ha!
not power stuff.
Yeah, that's
So-
fine.
So go with Sajar's
Oh my God.
idea. Can we try to scoop that away from them to try and wake
Yeah,
them
yeah, sure.
up? Whoop.
I imagine like when she hears Sajar saying that too, like her grip will just ever so slightly tighten in her unconsciousness.
Roll me a con save.
Oh me, okay.
Just get a 20.
Come on, take a bardic.
Nice.
18.
Nice.
Can Bardics add to saves? I imagine they can.
Absolutely, they can.
Okay.
Yepers.
What is
Just
that,
a beer
tab?
call in and
Saves
up.
and checks.
You have it either way. So if you call it in now, call it in before 10 minutes. you have it.
Yeah, fuck it. What is it, a D8?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's 10 and 10.
Oh, there we go. That's pretty decent.
Excellent.
Nice.
25. Good. You breached the 20 DC.
Ooh.
Oh, dear me.
I was gonna laugh at you so hard if you. It's like, no, I'll be
Roll the
fine.
one.
You're not.
Yeah, no. I was just thinking about
If
that.
it was a case of like, oh, I won't use the bark. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it, and I was like, no, here's again.
As the rifle is being pulled away from you, your grip on it remains, and you rouse. You awaken at 1 HP.
Just like stares up at whoever's like trying to remove the gun, like, dude.
Who is the unfortunate soul?
It was Sajar's idea, but then I was saying Morgan would do it. Just like right there. It's like,
I
mean,
thought
it
we were
works.
friends. Nice to see you.
glad to see you not dead.
Oh, I feel like this. But how are the rest of you? Who did we make it?
Well,
Oh,
we were about to go check on the others.
oh god, I feel like I'm on fire. What is going on? Looks down at her stump. She's just like, oh shit.
You did good, kid. We'll get you right as rain in no time. Is everyone carrying
I'll just
her
redo,
at the moment, or anything like that?
One of you is
Morgan
gonna
will
have
do
to
it.
carry her.
I think
Yeah, look-
Alisander reaches down to like help her up, and it's at this point that you guys realize, wait a minute, he's looking a little
little
bigger than
swole.
usual. Where'd that come from? He's a little swollen now. What the heck?
Yeah.
And then
Like,
she's
he's
just like,
like-
why are you wearing a dress?
You're not wearing a dress. It's only halfway.
He is wearing a skirt. He is wearing a skirt, but he's
Yeah.
also wearing pants underneath it, like a coward.
Mhm.
He'll
No.
reach down, help Anushka up. He's been
Yeah.
exercising the glamour muscles.
I imagine she like kind of stumbles a bit because it's like a slope thing you said, wasn't it? So
If you guys like outside this edge, it's not depressed anymore. But
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
you're still in it, so you're technically right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She like kind of struggles to check up, and she'll like I don't know, lean on Alexander when it's offered, but
So it's Morgan and Alisander, just one on one side, one on the other side.
Yeah, which one has the stump? You decide, Garth.
Morgan will be on the side with the stump, whichever one's. What was it? I think you said left arm. I think I asked this before.
it was the left, I believe.
Whatever your
Alright,
dominant arm is, because it would have been the arm holding the shard.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
yeah. We'll say she's a lefty. We'll say she's a lefty.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna write that down.
Morgan's on the left side, also probably holding the severed arm, unless Anushka really wants to hold on to that severed gun.
It's in a bucket.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
a
I did
bucket.
have a
Oh,
great
fuck,
image
right,
of her
yes,
limping
bucket.
along with like it in a bucket, but you know what? She probably can't. So you can hold on to her severed arm.
Fucking bucket.
Yeah. So you both have movement speed equivocally. Anushka, hey, your movement speed goes from 0 to half. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, we're winning. We're taking those.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tingo. We taking those, buddy? Yeah.
It sounded like you high
bopped
taking
his head. No, he bopped his head against my leg.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
baby.
Yeah. Actually, I'll be back real fast because I know why he's in here. He's probably trying to get me to turn on the AC. So I'll be back.
Father, I am toasted.
You're not dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have exactly one more spell slot without exhaustive spell casting to cast ward, so don't like get slapped or anything.
I know she could literally trip up and die at this point.
Don't let a tick of I lost my
Okay.
arm damage hit you.
Yeah. Oh, she reminds me as well. Is her health still like her max health still lowered?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Do we take
That's
a long-
gonna take some other spells or medicine to get you back to full.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're missing like I want to say like a half your health or something like that.
Oh, more than that. So she's 78 normally. She's currently sitting at 30 max.
Nice.
Yeah, it's tasty
Nice.
and very depressing, but
Don't worry, you'll get medical attention, right?
right.
It wouldn't be like all the NPCs that could render medical attention died, right?
I
Right.
guess we're about to go find that out.
Which way are you
Yeah.
guys going? You guys going for
Or you
the
fully
normal folk
focus
or the
and go for the
exemplars?
rest?
Normie's exemplars. Normie's exemplars.
I think the exemplars, because they're the ones who would have gone through the path, right?
Well, normal folk
No,
did
they all
too.
went through.
Everyone,
Oh.
everyone
Everyone,
path.
everyone that's here went.
Exemplars are. You don't have to be an aspirant to be an exemplar, right? So Lambert, for example, is a despondent exemplar.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
So
exemplars are just a class of their
Abigail-
own. Technically, Khan is an exemplar now.
Fuck yeah.
I think the ones we have right now are Amber, Kasai, and is there?
Oh, there's 5.
There's 5. Oh, okay. Fucking-
Altani, Amber,
is
Blair,
Altani?
Kasai, Varric.
Right.
So
Marshal Niall,
yeah.
is Isadora around? Is she here?
Oh right, that would make 6. Make 6. Wait, there'll be a lot more exemplar. Don't worry about it. You'll have to go take a look yourself. He looks over his shoulder at the exemplar door.
All right. Anushka, let's get you some medical attention. We'll see if there's any attention to be had at all.
I would definitely appreciate that. Yes, please lead the way.
Let's see.
Be much appreciated.
Is there a lock on this? No, it's not a lock on this. He just grabs the door handles and shoves it open. These doors are tall as shit. They're like, I want to say 20 feet tall. Pretty wide as well. Definitely good for a lot of circulation. Both air and people. And I guess now blood. So you guys, or rather, Marshal Niall opens up the door, and you guys. So how the place is, I'm just gonna show it off right now. How the place is orchestrated, how the place is built, set up, is there's the big basilica in the center, and then there are wings, little nodules, on the north, south, east, west part of it. So there is a curving path that goes between all of them.
Okay.
So we're in this one. We're going to this one.
Correct. And then they obviously all have pathways into the center.
Mm.
Obviously.
Obviously!
Oh!
Oh, Joe saw my laugh. So, yeah, you guys begin traversing
Are you some kind
from
of
the...
fountain fairy.
Yeah. Upgrade my gear. So, you guys begin traversing from the western wing down to the southern wing. All the while, Anushka, this is an aggravating experience, to say
Yeah.
the least.
Yeah.
Does
Make
someone
me-
want to just sit back with her? Let her sit?
No, I think she'd
roll
be
me,
determined to.
roll me a con save.
Go on, say, okay.
Just with
Another-
advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
My stomach is acting up, so we might take a break in a little.
19.
Do you call on
Mine's
anything?
like-
Do you call on anything?
Pull in anything.
I was
Like, I don't know,
saying
like
take
a bardic?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, yes, 20, isn't it? Yes, if I could, please, por favor.
No, your chive is pet. No, yeah, roll it up.
Yeah.
I mean, you technically only need to roll 1 anyways, but
Yeah, I know, but I'll take my guess.
Only
The
have 2
world-
more, so
the world is, how to say, constantly threatening of fading, for you fading out, right? You are teetering on consciousness in a similar regard as Silas, going in and out of consciousness, back and forth, fade to black, fade back in. Something similar is threatening you right now.
Mhm.
But you manage to hold on just for a little longer. You managed to persevere and hold true to
Come on.
the waking world.
Question
Yeah.
mark?
Like quotations, yeah.
Are we awake right now?
Amanda, she's just like limping through the whole place, like just
Yeah.
teeth gritted,
Back
like
unconscious.
sweat pouring,
Silas
just
is,
like determined.
behind you, like, please, just hold on.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
Mm.
you guys eventually arrive at the southern wing. I was going to ask for marching order, but I guess it doesn't matter too much because the door's so big. Marshal Nile opens up the door. Inside, you guys see a similar room, although this one does have different banners emblazoned on probably like this section, these sections here, the in between of the doors, as well as the like a big grand stained glass piece above where all the little pawns are. Your guys had one too, but this one strikes you different, mostly because the room is differently colored as a result, right? Colored glass makes colored light. Huh? What? Yeah, it's not just
What?
How does light work? You guys enter
yeah.
in. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
I'm checking my little black book here. I wrote everything out. I will send you guys a little screenshot. No, it's a real life. It's just screenshot real life. I'll send you the picture of how. Actually, tell you guys what. I'll tell you guys how I did the system first, so you guys could relish what went into, or the luck or lack thereof that went into it. So, as some of you know, I used the prototype of the Daggerheart thing that Critical Role is putting out. It's 2d12s. You roll those numbers to hit a DC, same as normal. The question is, you have to demarcate which d12 is what. One d12 is for fear, I think is what it was, and the other one is for hope. So when one die rolls higher than the other, it's like a contested success, right? If you roll hope, it's yes and. You win and you get something additional, something beneficial. If your fear rolls higher, then it's yes but. You succeeded, but at what cost? And if you don't hit the DC at all, you fail outright. No question about it. You just fail. So I did that for your NPCs. Exemplars had a lower DC by, I think, 2. Yeah, 2. Your normal NPCs start at 13. So 50-50, give or take. Your exemplars start at 11. Every time they failed, it was a fail. Nothing to be said on that, except it was a failure. If they succeeded, but their fear die was higher, I increased the DC by 2. If they succeeded, but their hope die was higher, I decreased the DC by 2. There were a couple of instances where successes in the beginning spiraled into an impossible, or not impossible, but a harder DC later down the line. So, let that be known. And if you got double nat 1s, that's 2 failures. If you got double nat 12s, that would be 2 successes right then and there. Same rules as like a death save. If you guys invested, so to speak, if you guys worked upon your NPC, they got advantage on their hope die. If they had conviction, but did not have your guys' investiture behind it, they got advantage, but on the fear die. So they would win short-term success at long-term cost. But hey, success is better than failing multiple times, right? And then if they're normal, they just roll straight. Pretty straightforward. The fear one is the first die, the hope die is the second one because I liked F and H for fear and hunger. So, yeah. Let's go through this, shall we? I'm not going to walk you through all the rolls. I'll send you a picture later or some shit like that. As you guys open up the door, you guys could hear chatter on the other side before it even opens up.
Good sign.
Good sign.
Somebody
It's just the
made
coroner
it
talking to his assistants.
Alright then, as you see here, this man
Cause of death, sudden and violent pain.
When you say chattering, you don't mean like a bunch of little Harvest Man feet chattering, right?
I mean,
Please no.
you guys know the Dreamy Cities in Mahab? No, just kidding. Anyways, so you guys could hear chatter on the other side. It's severely muffled given how thick the door is. It's like a foot thick of some material that you guys aren't familiar with.
4 C's.
Yeah, thick with 4 C's. The door opens up, and you guys see immediately. You guys would spot Amber.
Oh.
Helping up Altani.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see Varric crouched in his water, like coming to like consciousness, if that makes sense. Like he's like almost like in a knight's like kneeling sort of posture, holding a hand to his head. You guys see Kasai still in the water. She's still not here. She's here, but she's not here.
Uh-huh.
She's not come to consciousness yet. You guys would spot Blair, who's in the middle of, how to say, punching herself, or punching the ground to push herself up, in this sort of like violent way of get up, wake up, sort of a deal.
Or it's like her to
So you guys-
be determined.